Here in Washington, there's a bunch of inside the Beltway political types, you know, the usual suspects. They've caught the vapors this week because former President Donald Trump has announced that he will not sign the so-called Beat Biden pledge. Now, the Republican National Committee has insisted that all candidates have to sign this pledge if they wish to participate in the debate scheduled to begin next Wednesday in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, the pledge is tantamount to a loyalty pledge. It commits each candidate to support the party's nominee regardless of the outcome of the pending primary season. Now, obviously, it makes sense that Ronna McDaniel, the RNC's seemingly once and future chairperson, would want the field of politicians to commit to supporting the chosen one. What's the point of a political party process if the sore losers can take their ball and go home if they end up losing? Or even worse, start their own competing game with their ball. However, the histrionics over Trump's refusal are beyond disingenuous, considering a couple of hard-to-ignore factors. First and foremost, Trump is far and away the front-runner in this campaign. He's over 50% nationally now, according to the Real Clear Politics average of polls, and he's trouncing every single pretender in the New Hampshire primary polls. Governor Ron DeSantis is a distant third in New Hampshire behind Chris Christie. I mean, really, it seems kind of insulting to force Trump to sign a loyalty pledge to himself. He dominates the field. He holds sway over the largest, most passionate bloc of voters, MAGA. But even more significant is the hypocrisy here of the RNC, demanding loyalty from Trump, considering what happened in 2015. Oh yeah, we remember, guys. Then Chairman Reince Priebus forced a pledge on all the GOP nominees that year. The pledge read, and take a look at it, I, state your name, affirm that if I do not win the 2016 Republican nomination for President of the United States, I'll endorse the 2016 Republican presidential nominee, regardless of who it is. I further pledge that I will not seek to run as an independent or write-in candidate, and I won't seek the nomination of another party. Let's be real. Given the actual intent of the pledge at the time, it should have read, I, Donald Trump, promise not to run third party if I lose. Because that's really all Jeb and Kasich and Carly cared about back then. They were terrified that when they, the establishment candidates, won the nomination, because, well, of course they'd win, Trump would then throw some hissy fit and do a Ross Perot. Priebus was so happy when he got Trump to sign the pledge. He actually made a big show of it in front of TV cameras in the Trump Tower lobby. I hold in my hand a pledge that, well, of course, that pledge was worthless. Once Trump won the nomination, how'd everybody work out with that party loyalty? Jeb refused to endorse or support him. Donald Trump has not demonstrated the temperament or strength of character, he said on Facebook. These are reasons why I cannot support his candidacy. Oh, but Jeb, you signed a pledge. Carly went on to oppose Trump's nomination, spoke out against the idea of party loyalty in the 2020 primaries. In 2019, she tweeted, in this country, we pledge allegiance to the flag, not the president. We swear fidelity to the Constitution, not the party. Yeah. Where's all that party loyalty? And Kasich was the worst of all. Kasich spoke at the 2020 Democrat convention on behalf of Joe Biden. There's your loyalty pledge, Ronna. So why in the hell should Trump sign a loyalty pledge that's literally unenforceable? And the very same RNC allowed it to be violated by Bush and Kasich. He shouldn't sign. Of course he shouldn't. And more importantly, Ronna McDaniel should have never insisted on it in the first place. It's insulting to Trump. It's hypocritical, and worse, she's now put herself in a horrible situation. Let's say Trump shows up in Milwaukee next Wednesday. Let's say he comes in and he says, okay, I'm ready to debate. And I think he should, by the way. Is Ronna going to stand in the doorway keeping him from the set? Is she going to say, nope, you got to sign this pledge or you're not allowed to debate? Seriously? If she does that, then the debate is no longer the biggest story of the night. Her sideshow has now undermined all the other candidates. And if she does let him debate without signing the pledge, then she shows that the pledge is a complete sham in the first place, and she insults all the other candidates who were compelled to sign it. Either way, this is a completely self-inflicted mess of a situation. It's wrong. It's insulting to you, the voter, as well as to Donald Trump, and it could have all been avoided. It's sad. To paraphrase Will Rogers, I don't belong to any organized political party. I'm a Republican. That's it for tonight. More to come tomorrow, same time, same place. In the meantime, see you on the radio.